one of the things that we've been driving here, and we've been driving it for about a year, is the notion that marketing has some level of goals that track to the sales goals as well. So, for example, if we're going to do a show, what's our goal coming out of that show? Not that we get a booth in there, but how many real opportunities do we get out of it? There's a series of steps that go from a marketing qualified lead to a sales qualified lead to a real lead and opportunity, et cetera, et cetera. And so I think, kind of putting some metrics on the marketing department is really important. And I've seen where marketing departments have big spends but no metrics, which obviously doesn't work. I've seen great marketing people that put out great brochures and websites and things that create activity, but not necessarily productivity. And so what we've been really focused on is ensuring that the marketing department has metrics that meet up with the sales metrics, from the ideal customer profile to the opportunity and engagement in conferences or in webinars. And webinars, I tend to find, are much more productive or much more valuable, I should say, than conferences. And then when we go to conferences, we tend to say, okay, we should focus on conferences where we can establish some meetings and relationships ahead of time. And then we put some metrics on how many and with whom and who are the titles, et cetera, et cetera. So I think that if everybody in marketing is tied to the sales result, and you sort of look at marketing as air cover for the sales organization, it's one thing to say, okay, next year I'm going to develop X number of opportunities, leads, whatever you want to call them. It's another thing to say that this one is going to develop this, and this one is going to do this, and this one is going to do that. And I think you need that step-by-step kind of approach, because that's exactly the way the sales organization is going to work, right? They're going to take an approach that says, once a sale or an opportunity is qualified, there's going to be a sales process associated to that, and you're going to have a win rate associated to that. And that's the same thing I think you need to get the marketing department.